Hey guys, welcome back to another Forza Horizon 4 video. I hope you are having a great day today. What we're doing is actually jumping into this GT350R that we have already, and we're doing a full customization on it with the upgrades of the parts and also design, and maybe taking it for a drive. Now, honestly, I cannot tell if I love Mustangs, like the design and everything, or I don't. I always flip-flop back and forth between loving it and thinking I'm going to buy one in real life, and then going, absolutely not, I would never buy one of those. So we're going to actually customize this as best as possible. I have fallen more in love with these cars as the newer models have come out, so we'll jump right into it right now. Going over to the designs, we'll check out what sort of designs you guys have available to you. I'll probably only put my own design on it, but there are a couple very nice ones here. A lot of people do really good jobs with the Mustangs, and I really like a baby blue on the Mustang, to be honest. Like, the black looks good, white, almost every single color looks good, but the baby blue, I've seen a couple GT Mustangs, and they've looked very sharp with it. I'm not a huge fan of the stripes, however, it still does look pretty good with the stripes as well. So what we're going for, I actually have already done it as a livery here. It's just a baby blue. We got the carbon fiber wing and the mirrors, and then just black wheels on the front. So we'll go ahead, we'll load that design. I just had it on the car and it looked pretty good. So now we're applying that. We'll actually jump over to the upgrades that you can do to this car. Now, there are quite a bit of upgrades that you can do. Nothing like crazy different from other cars. Like, it's not an upgrade hero or anything. But if we jump all the way over to conversion, we can actually swap the engine that's in this car to an 8.4 liter V10. So that's absolutely ridiculous. A huge engine, and we're going to put that in this beast. We're going to make it an all-wheel drive car. It's a rear-wheel drive right now. Does alter the stats quite a bit, but I believe we'll be able to make up the speed and handling and also the braking with all the other parts we're going to put on it. But we'll see later on, once we're done with the upgrades, what we can actually do for that. So it's all-wheel drive. It's just more fun driving an all-wheel drive car. Now we can put a twin turbo, a supercharger, or another supercharger. So two different ones. I'm honestly not too sure like the biggest difference between these two. All the stats are very similar. So what I'm actually going to do, we're going to go ahead and put a positive displacement supercharger in it. I think that's appropriate for the Mustang. You know, we want that raw power, that really aggressive tone to that engine. So going over to the appearance package now, there are a little bit more options than just the standard Forza options, but we can go from this big splitter on the front to a smaller one with a little bit. I think that makes them matte, like the black grills. I'm not too sure if it changes to like a more glossy matte color. But anyway, there's that one. It removes the massive splitter on the bottom, and then of course your Forza bumper with the big splitters and the tow hitch. We're going to leave that stock for now. Now, I really like how the 350R has this wing on it. It looks very cool. I believe the 2018 Mustangs, like the standard GTs, now have a very similar wing, which is very cool as well. It's not just a little lip, which is awesome. So I think this is what it used to kind of be, or this is for just the standard GT350. And of course, we got our big GT Forza wing. So we're going to leave that standard. I really like that. I thought it was carbon fiber earlier, but I guess it's not. It's just matte black there. You might be able to change it. You may not. But the mirrors are definitely carbon fiber. Before I say definitely, I better double check. I can't even tell. So you know what? Just for argument's sake, I'm going to say they're both like a black color. And the rims are also black. But let's jump right into the engine parts that we can add now. With that supercharger that we added, we do have quite a bit here that we can still put on it. And of course, we can upgrade that supercharger a little bit as well. So this thing's going to be a beast by the end, and I think it's going to sound incredible. Let's just go ahead and install as many parts as possible. Now we're just going for all the race parts. Not really worried about the price. I'm willing to spend quite a bit of money on this car because we're going to have quite a bit of fun. That part that we just actually ended up putting on, the camshaft, jumped it up to like a 7.2. So our speed is going up quite a bit here from where it was. And as you can see, we have our acceleration and launch at a 10, which is awesome. So this thing is just going to be gunning it off the line. Let's go ahead, we'll add a couple more parts here. Once we get into the drivetrain, I'm sure that the stats will be jumping like crazy. Let's go ahead and add some springs and some shocks. This is a little bit too high for this Mustang to sit, so I'm debating whether to put race shocks on it or drift ones. Like drift ones, it lowers it quite a bit, but I think that's a little bit too lowered. And we're not really going to be drifting with this car, so we'll leave it at that. Add a couple more things here. I'm not going to put a roll cage in it, to be honest. We'll put that. Then moving over to the drivetrain. So I think this is going to bump that speed up quite a bit. Let's see. Oh, 0.6, which is pretty good. It's not incredible, but we're getting up there. We're getting very close to getting it at least over 8. It may not be really quick like top speed, but the fact that we can just gun it off the line, get up to speed very fast is definitely a bonus in this car. So let's see how much it drops. Ooh, we might need to stick with just stock tires here. I think that's the best play, is to stick with the stock tires here. Go as wide as possible with these bad boys. I wish you could make them a little bit wider for a Mustang. I think it should be wider. Now the rims is something I could probably play with for a while. But I don't know if I'm actually going to. I think, oh, ooh, those are really nice actually. Those are sick. Like the standard rims that come on it are pretty nice already, but I think I'm going to go with these ones and make, no, not those ones. The next ones. These ones, and make them a little bit bigger. But those look sick. Like they're very like deep into the dish, which is cool. Let's go ahead and widen those up. Now I could change the color. Yeah, I will change the color. I will change that to black. So we're going to have to actually get rid of our design. But there we go. This thing is a beast, man. We got like an 8.4 liter engine in it, which is crazy. Let's install this upgrade. 1100 horsepower. So it had 526 horsepower. We're up to 1100. So almost twice. It actually is more than twice. It's an S2 967 now. Very cool. And it's actually lighter than what it used to be too. So this thing's going to be quick as heck. Now, it costs 95,000 credits, which isn't that much, to be honest. Like, that's pretty good price for this car, especially because we're going to dive into the auto show and the auction house in 1 second and show you what you can pick this car up for. But let's go ahead, we'll paint the car. It's actually because it's my own design, we don't have to get rid of any of the other stuff on it. But let's go ahead and black those wheels out. That looks really, really good. Even white would look good. Honestly, like any color would look really good with this car right now. Look at that. Oh, that's mean, man. That's so good. And that's why I love this car. Is I would definitely have to do modifications to a Mustang if I was to get one brand new for real life. I definitely have to put my own twist on it. Like there's some things you can do with the front end, and of course with that wing. The wing's already perfect, I think. But anyway, that's what I would have to do, is just a bunch of different things to it. And then I would definitely consider getting one of these in real life. Like, it's a low cost exotic car kind of. Like, it's a muscle car for sure. But this you can roll up to like a car meet or anything and be totally accepted, because it's just a badass car. So let's go ahead. We're going to jump into the auto show very quickly. I'll show you what this car is actually worth. Now, I started from the back of the list, so it might take a second to get all the way over to Ford. Now tell me in the comments below, what car would you guys take? Because yes, I always flip-flop back and forth between like a Shelby or a Mustang, sorry, from wanting one and not. But I'm normally flipping between that, a Hellcat, or like a SRT Charger or Challenger, sorry, and the ZL1 Camaro. So let me know which one of those three that you guys would prefer. Is the Mustang your favorite muscle car out of those three? Or would you take something a little bit bigger like the Challenger, or something more similar like the ZL1 Camaro? So brand new, you can buy this for 75,000 credits in this game. No point in doing that. I don't think. Let's go take a look at what it's worth, but I think it's worth a lot less than that. At least I paid a lot less than that in the auto show about like or sorry, auction house about a week ago. So we'll go ahead. We're at the Ford, looking for the Shelby GT350R. Actually, I don't think it's going to pop up as that. I think it's just Ford Mustang 16. Let's go ahead and jump into it. 143 grand as a bio price. He's not even going to get a start bid though. It's been up for at least 54 minutes at a starting bid of 100,000. No one's bid on it, so that's an overpriced car, especially because there's one right underneath it. Basically the same. Actually, a rank 6 tuner has tuned it, so it's even better with a bio price of 110. This one's already 50 grand as a buyout, so you're saving 25 grand for buying this instead of it brand spanking new. I think you can get it cheaper though. I honestly think you can get it cheaper. There you go, 41,000. It has the tune on it, so some parts are already bought. Is 41 grand the cheapest you can go? That would make sense. But we'll take a quick look. Like, there's tons for 50 and 60,000, 70,000. 41 grand, eh? Alright, so 41,000 is the cheapest that you can get as a buyout price. I honestly think that you can probably get it cheaper if you're just bidding on the cars. Like, this one still has 20 minutes to go. It's at 11,000 credits. It'll probably end somewhere close to 35 to 45. So you might be able to save like 5 grand on it, but at this point, is it really worth it to save 5 grand and wait 20 minutes? Or should you just buy out a 41,000 credit car? And it also depends if this one has tunes or not, because then you're spending more money. It does have tunes, but if it didn't, then you're spending maybe that 5 or 10 grand on the parts for this car. So all in all, 41 grand, 40 grand, let's say, for the car, and then 95,000 to fully deck it out. Like, I put everything on it besides a roll cage. I think I even put my own rims, and it was 95 grand. So you're looking at 135,000, and you can get this fully decked out, which is very, very good. That's like a max price. You could even get it for cheaper. Like, if you buy this, guys, right here, 110 grand, I'm sure it's fully upgraded as well. But let's jump out of this. I'm excited to actually go and take this vehicle onto the road, see how it sounds, how it performs. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we just left our castle here right behind us, and man, this car is a beast. It sounds so good. I'm going to be quiet for just a couple seconds, that way you can kind of hear the crackles of the car and the sounds of it. See those freaking, oh my god, you see those flames, man? Give us some more flames, holy. Alright, here we go. Trying to be as legit as possible without crashing, but obviously that is not working out very well. But let's see what this thing can do like in a straightaway. Alright, now we're going off-road. Man, this thing sounds so good! I think that's the trick to Forza Horizon 4, man. Like, you gotta swap that engine out. You gotta put a supercharger in these cars to make these cars actually sound really good. A lot of them sound very similar to each other and don't really go along with the car. But this, man, it sounds really good. Now, it's probably not exactly what this car would sound like in real life, to be honest, but nonetheless, just to kind of have that different tone compared to a lot of the other cars, that's what I like. I just love those flames. Is that our castle, or are we coming back to our castle right now? Let's go check this place out. I don't think that's our castle, but looks exactly the same. Oh man, we just found the second. I didn't know. Oh my, you can drive right into this one. Say what? That's what I was saying in my last video when I bought the other castle. I'm like, you gotta be able to drive into it, like into the center. That's so cool. Well, I'm here. I'm gonna get this. Make sure to hit those signs, guys. Every time you can. Oh, this is sweet. This is right on the water. This is almost a better castle than the other place. Let's actually check it out. Let's go over here in a non-legit way and see how much this place is actually for sale. I was looking for the second most expensive place in this game, and I guarantee this is going to be it. So let's see how much this castle is worth.
So, I think I might be able to hook you up with a castle. It'd be in partnership with National Heritage, and you'd have to let visitors tour the museum and maybe your car collection, but come on, a castle.
Man, oh, I'm kind of disappointed I bought the other place. This place is only 10 million credits. It gives you a barn find rumor, so that's probably going to be a really good car and exclusive and rare, and then 10 super wheel spins, which I think the other one gave you as well, but you save 5 million credits, and it's a castle, and you can actually drive into it. So I gotta work, I got some work to do, you know, to get this place. I only have like 8.5 million credits right now. And I still have a lot of cars to buy, so I'm going to have to be racing and selling those cars on the auction house to make as much money as possible. Now this is probably where the car is actually located for the Forza Vista. That would kind of make sense. It might not be, but that's a really good view, and the lighting would be incredible for the cars. But this is so cool how you can just drive through there. That's cool. So, expect a video on this place, because I'm definitely going to be buying this very soon. Even if it knocks us down to, you know, 1 million or 2 million where we kind of start over, that's cool with me, but we got to work on getting our next million in this game. But yeah, guys, that's basically it for me. This is the Shelby GT350R. Probably going to be a car I drive a lot in this game, to be honest, especially in this baby blue. I really like it. I do have all of my camos available on this car. If you guys want to download those designs, go check them out and maybe leave them a like if you enjoy them. And if not, you don't have to use them, take them off your car, but at least you gave it a shot and you actually made an educated decision on whether you like them or not. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Lots of videos coming on this game as well as Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And just like that, this video is over. I'll see you guys on the next one.